What's up guys, I'm here back again with another video. It's been a while since I last uploaded, but today I'm going to be doing my Premier League predictions. So I'm going to predict every spot from 20th to the champion. So yeah, and look at their transfers. So at 20th place, I'm going to go for the one and only Cardiff City. The reason is they just don't have a good club, like a good team for the Premier League. Their signings are not Premier League quality. Harriota, of course, is decent. He's being decent for Bournemouth. But Neil Warnock, he is a great Championship manager, but I don't think he'll be that good of a Premier League manager. At 19th spot, I'm going to be choosing Brighton. Brighton's manager is great. He did wonders with them last season for me. Just avoiding relegation, for me, for that kind of club, is a wonder. They've had a busy transfer window, I'd say, but not the best players came in. Montoya from Valencia, Bernardo from Leipzig, Keto from Arsenal. Some wonder kids, of course. They're the Iranian striker Jahan. Okay, I'm not going to try pronouncing that. So yeah. Next up, it's going to be Watford at 18th. Watford have been sacking managers left, right, centre. It's not going to work for them every single year. They're not very stable. They're not a very stable club. They've got rid of arguably their best player for me, Richarlison. Delafeu isn't bad. He's a great player, but I don't know who's better, him or Richarlison. Ben Foster from West Brom, not bad, but I think they are going to get relegated. And the team that I think will be narrowly avoiding relegation at 17th is going to be Huddersfield Town. Huddersfield brought on some decent players, Eric Durham from Borussia Dortmund, Ramadan Sobhi from Stoke City, and they haven't really sold anyone that big, like maybe Tommins. So yeah, they're going to narrowly avoid relegation for me. Next up is Bournemouth. Bournemouth's manager Eddie Howe is a manager that I really rate and really like. So I think they're going to finish 16th with not bad chances. I think Diego Rico from Leganes, he'd be pretty good. And they haven't got rid of someone that big. Maybe Danica Phobe. Yeah. Next up, for 15th spot, Palace. Been kind of a great manager for Crystal Palace. I don't know how he made his team not get that relegation. He's not been great for England, but he does well with those small teams. I think he got Fulham to the Europa League final or something. I'm not sure about that though. They've signed Checo Kiato from West Ham and Max Meyer from Schalke, which I think will be absolutely amazing for them. And at 14th spot is a really, really risky move. I'm going to be going for Southampton. Southampton back in the day used to be a mid-table side. That's just amazing. But this year, it's not looking good for them. They've sold all their players to Liverpool. Every player has gone to a better place. Eunice from Basel isn't a bad one. Vestergaard, the Danish defender from Borussia Mönchengladbach, would be great. And I've actually just noticed that they've got Danny Ings from Liverpool. So yeah, that's why I think. Buffal and Classy, I don't know how good are they, but they have went. Carrillo, I didn't expect that one. Tadic, of course, also went to Ajax. The fans loved him when he scored. So for Ajax. So next up for me, it's going to be at 13th, Newcastle. Rafa Benitez has decided to stay loyal to the club, and he's just an amazing manager. But the problem is with Mike Ashley, the owner, is just is just not good. He doesn't like to spend that big. They've signed some good players. Salomon Rondon, of course, from West Brom. Yoshinori Muto from Mainz, which I think is great. Kennedy on loan from Chelsea will also be amazing for them. They have got rid of Mikel Merino, who's not having his best career, I'd say. Mitrovic also left. Dwight Gale also left. But yeah, I'm still expecting big things from Newcastle in the coming season. Next stop for me, it's going to be Fulham. Fulham are the brand new team in the Prem. Last year, everybody was predicting the Brighton and Huddersfield to go down. But this year, Wolves and Fulham are rated, and everyone thinks that they're going to do great. And I agree. They're just great clubs for me. Fulham's transfer business, they've brought in some great names. John Serie, who's been linked with a number of great Premier League clubs and Borussia Dortmund. Andre Schürrle from Borussia Dortmund, that's a great signing. Mitrovic, that's just amazing. Sergio Rico isn't bad from Sevilla. Callum Chambers on loan from Arsenal. Lucas Vieto on loan from Atletico Madrid. Fuso Mensah from Man United. That's just great. I think that would get them a good 12th spot, even more. At 11th, it's a risky move. I'm going for Burnley. I rate Sean Dyche. I really rate it. The problem is they've not really prepared for European football. It would be really tiring for them. They've brought in Joe Hart, and Ben Gibson, Vidra, and Steels, which isn't that much depth for them. That they need a lot of depth, especially that they're going to be competing in the Europa League, which would be really hard for them. And the 10th spot, some people say they're going to finish higher. I think they're going to finish right at 10th. I'm going for Wolves, or Wolverhampton Wanderers. They've just, what a transfer window they've had. They like a lot of Portuguese players in their team. Rui Patricio, Raul Coutinho, they've got Ruben Neves in their team. And other names that they brought in, Dendonco, I think played the World Cup against England with Belgium. Adama Traore is just great. I saw a stat, and he did like more dribbles completed than like Messi and Pulisic this year. So yeah, and they haven't really got rid of anyone that big. They're such a great club with their signings. I imagine looking at this back and be like, Wolves 10th, and they'd be like finished 5th or something, I don't know. At 9th, I'm going to be going for Leicester City. At the time of recording, the deadline day has just finished. They were able to keep Harry Maguire, which is just great for them. They have got rid of Riyad Mahrez to Man City, but I think it's not going to hurt them that bad. Because Ricardo Pereira is a pretty good move, but they've held on. But the problem is with Jamie Vardy. He is a great striker. I rate him a lot. But the problem is he's a striker that relies on his pace and his aging. But I think they will still have a good season. Danny Ward is a good backup for Schmeichel. So Junku from Freiburg is a great signing for me. But they have lost Riyad Mahrez. Ahmed Musa hasn't really gone that well with them. I'm going to be putting them at 9th. 8th spot is going to be our main rivals, Everton, in case you didn't know, Liverpool. They have brought in Richarlison for £50 million. He's a great signing, but 50 million, like, come on. Lucas Digne from Barcelona is a great signing. Bernard, Yerry Mina and Andre Gomez all on deadline day. It was just shocking. They were even going to get Zuma, but they weren't able to. They've got rid of David Klaassen, which they really needed to. He's just been woeful for them. And Kevin Morales went on loan to Fiorentina, while Rooney, of course, left for DC United. Funes Mori went to Villarreal. So yeah, They've got rid of the deadwood kind of. Next up at 7th, the best of the best out of the top 6 for me is going to be West Ham. West Ham have had a great transfer window. Absolutely great. They've brought in Jack Wilshere, Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, Lucas Perez, and Carlos Sanchez. And they have Manuel Pellegrini as their manager. So why not put them at 7th? It's just a brilliant team for now. Like, I remember a couple of years when they had Poyet, they were like finishing 7th, then they got into a relegation side kinda. I think now they will return to their best with Manuel Pellegrini. And now it's time for the top 6. A really hard place to predict. And some bold predictions I've done for the top 6. So yeah, at 6th, I'm going to go for Chelsea. The pattern might continue for Chelsea. They win the league, they do crap in the next season, then they win the league again. But I like Sarri as a manager. His pressing style doesn't really fit the Morata and Giroud, so he has kind of to rely on Batshuayi, who I think is a great player, by the way. So I wish he stayed dormant. The signings-wise, they've got in Jorginho, who for me in pre-season has done well. But against Man City, he gave the ball way too many times. He didn't do that great. Rob Green, for some reason, signed for them. Mateo Kovacic, for me, is a great player. I highly rate him. I think he should have started for Croatia in the World Cup. Arrizabalaga is just amazing, like as a replacement for Thibaut Courtois, and a million kids went on loan, as they always do in Chelsea. So I'm going to be putting Chelsea at 6th. I might be so wrong on this one. They might even win the league and I'll put them at 6th. At 5th, I'm going to go for Manchester United. I think this prediction relies on when Jose Mourinho is going to get sacked. Jose Mourinho has been showing such a bad mentality and a bad attitude, and they've got no one. To be honest, all they've got is Fred. They wanted Alderweireld. They wanted Harry Maguire. They even wanted Bale. That wasn't going to work out anyway. I think Jose Mourinho is going to get sacked. And after he gets sacked, it's kind of going to improve for them. But I think the top 4 are just going to be way too good for them. At 4th, I'm going to go with Tottenham Hotspur. The only reason I said Tottenham at 4th is because England had a great World Cup. And most of England's team is from Tottenham. They've got no one. That happened last year. All what they got was Davinson Sanchez. But they still did great. So yeah, I'm going to be putting them at 4th, just barely getting that Champions League spot. At 3rd, for me, is going to be the London rivals, the Gunners, Arsenal. Unai Emery, for me, is such a great manager. He's brought in so much players, got rid of the players that just were there for no reason. He's brought in Luke Steiner, Leno, Socrates Papastathopoulos, Lucas Torreira, and the wonder kid Guendouzi, and he got rid of all the deadwood. Okay, maybe Jack Wilshere should have stayed, but for me, the deadwood that they've got rid of and the players that they signed in, I think will just be amazing for them. They're going to have a great season, finally finishing above Tottenham. Tottenham finished above them for like 3 years or something. And the final prediction is going to be who's going to win the league, and of course who's going to be at 2nd. It's always, for me, it's between Liverpool and Man City. Liverpool's signings have just been great. If you look at, they've brought in Fabinho from Monaco for £40 million. Naby Keita from Leipzig for like £55 million. Shiri for 13 million. I think he's going to do amazing with him. And Alisson, what a shot stopper he is. one of the best goalies out there. That they've snatched him up for like 65 million or something. They didn't get their man Nabil Fekir, who they were interested in, but Lyon they didn't accept. But I think they've had a solid transfer window, got rid of some deadwood. Emre Can is not really deadwood. I'd have liked him to stay, but we've got way too much there. Going out on loan for some experience. Got rid of some deadwood, such as Danny Ings, and a lot of deadwood, such as, of course, John Flanagan. Well, Man City have got Riyad Mahrez. Less signings, but we all know what their squad is capable of. Who do I think will win the league? Such a tough decision. I actually predicted all the Premier League table before I saw the video, except this one. It's real confusing. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'd like to stay optimistic, but at the same time, Man City. Mahrez, Sterling, Aguero, Jesus, great defense, solid goalkeeper in the name of Edison. And then you've got Liverpool with their solid attack. So I'm going to be going for... This is so hard to predict. I think... I don't know who to say. Liverpool have got that fire attack. Mane, Firmino, Salah, and that great midfield with Fabinho, Keita, and Henderson, and a good defense for me. They've got Van Dijk, they've got Lovren, one of the best defenders in the world according to Lovren. Robertson and Arnold are great fullbacks. Alisson, one of the best goalies in the world. So I'm going to stay optimistic, and I predict Liverpool to win the 2018-19 season after a lot of years of fighting. I think Liverpool will win the league. So yeah, also I just want to summarize my prediction real quick. At 20th spot, I'm going to have Brighton 19th, Watford 18th, Huddersfield 17th, Bournemouth at 16th, Crystal Palace at 15th, Southampton at 14th. It's a really risky move. Newcastle 13th, Fulham 12th, Burnley 11th, Wolves 10th, Leicester at 9th, Everton at 8th, West Ham 7th, and my top 6, Chelsea at 6th, United 5th, Tottenham at 4th, Arsenal at 3rd, and Man City at 2nd, and the champions will be. I hope you enjoyed this prediction, and I hope to see you next year when I have to do another Premier League prediction. Just kidding, tomorrow I'll probably do a video of the other leagues, like the Champions League, the Europa League, the Bundesliga. Not like a full prediction, like top 4 and relegated clubs. So yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye!